Hey guys, welcome to the Chris CFC show. Let's get this on the road. Welcome. Um, 5 past, starting on time. Just fired. So stay warm, guys. Let's start this show. So, hey up, guys. Welcome to the show. I hope everyone is good. 2 seconds. 2 secs, guys. I'm just getting my phone. So, hey up. Welcome to the stream. The link is pinned up. But let me just say hi to everyone here. Big up Kimmy. Pleasure as always. We've got the rubber dub. You never know. Chrissy might have a few rubber dubs in his bath when he has a bath. Hello, hello, hello. What in the name of fruit salad is going on in here then? You know what? I'm a fan of fruit salad. As long as you got the double or single cream, can't go wrong. With a bit of what's that fucking brand called? There's a brand that does fruit salad. Is it Del Monte or something? I might be wrong. Mr. Kilburn, what are you saying? But, gunshots in the manor. Yeah, didn't really see many people live. I saw Unknown live, and but yeah, let me just check something out. This part of the show is called notifications I've missed in the last 24. Sorry, yeah. This is a part of the show I like to call notifications I've missed in the last 24. It's just where when I'm at work and I miss quite a lot. Well, I say miss quite a lot, but sometimes it ain't quite a lot. Sometimes it's a lot of bullshit. But at the same time, pay people their dues. Other people are fair, are fellow content creators. So, an hour ago, this guy here, #OneMatrix, I can't promote his channel enough. He's a fucking decent guy. Guys, if any of you know, if you look on screen, you know here, look, right, you know Wacky World of YouTube, is that skits? The only reason I say that, right, is because it's the same kind of writing. So if any of you know if the Wacky World of YouTube is skits, if it is skits, if you could put a 1 in there, I would appreciate it. The Wacky World of YouTube. Well, to be honest, it is certainly a wacky world. But yeah, there's a couple of videos I want to play. I saw them on Luke's earlier. It's actually quite funny because, you know, Ostrich, yeah? He's changed his fucking...
Excuse me, can you rap?
Ostrich has changed his...
racist? A Mexican person.
Excuse me, can you rap?
Ostrich has changed his fucking... Ostrich is always changing his fucking name, but... One sec. Ostrich is always changing his name. But here we go, guys. This is Ostrich's new name. Aussie Ostrich, Malibu, Moon, Fear, Constant. Aussie Ostrich, Malibu, Moon, Fear, Constant. Constant what? You could be a bit more specific, Aussie mate. But yeah, let me see what else I have missed. Trilluminati is live. Talk Trill Tuesday. Base Luke is live. I saw a little bit of that, but Reverend Simon Sideways. I'm a big fan of this guy.
Trust me on this.
Free video. I don't know if you've seen this guy on my channel, but I've got a lot of respect for this dude. He's got over 80,000 subs. 80,000, about 83,000 subs. He's killing it right now. But let me just play this for 3 minutes, guys. I'll get back to the side chat, and then we will get back into the stream, folks.
This one's really going to fucking boil your piss. It boiled mine. Watch this.
وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. Okay, I bear witness that there is no God but Allah. And I bear witness that Muhammad, peace be upon him, is his servant and final messenger.
نار التكبير.
This is too fucking much. And I'm telling you, I'm fucking seething. Some of the words that come out of my mouth, I can't put on this video. But you can imagine. What the fuck is going wrong with our schooling system that it's easier to convert to Islam for a fucking quiet life? Now, you got that kid, you can tell by his body language, he's a broken kid. He's submitting. Now, that's probably a predominantly Muslim area, right? And that kid's worked out. The common sense says that if I convert, they'll leave me alone. Mate, you will never be equal or the same as them. You will always be less, okay? So,
well, all I will say, there's a difference between converting and having a bomb strapped to you and going out getting brainwashed. Now, you know, bearing in mind, terrorists in Islam don't even make up 1%. You know, it's 0.0 something percent, and that minority give Muslims bad names. You know, apart from in Ireland when there was Catholics versus Protestants, in England, I've never seen any denomination of Christianity, whether it's Church of England, Protestant, Pentecostal, you know, have extremist views. So, you know, and that's the worst part, because if you actually read the Quran, it forbids violence, and it's like some religious books, when they have commandments for Christianity, for example, you know, they say things that 99.9% of people know what the message trying to get across is, but because that message can be open into interpretation, yeah, basically, for example, all these religions, there is one religious book, but it's how that religious book is interpreted. And yeah, all I would say is anyone who's ever been brainwashed to participate in suicide bombings, you know, if you're gonna go to in the Muslim religion, going to hell is called going to Jahannam, going to heaven is called going to Jannah. Now, they brainwash these people to make them think they're going to Jahannam, heaven, but, you know, they should question if they commit these terrorist acts in the name of God. If God is going to be so happy, why don't these people brainwashing them be the ones to to do the terrorist acts and then go to heaven like they're promised? The reason it doesn't happen like that is because people get brainwashed. They know they're not going to go to heaven, the people brainwashing people, and they will say, for example, Allah is not ready for me to die yet. I've still got a lot of work to be done on earth. But yeah, it's a complicated story, but yeah, basically, all I will say is, yeah, there is extremists in Islam, but at the same time, people have got to realise, as fucked up as these terrorist incidents have been, they are a minority, and you know, I would even go as far as to say over 95% of people that are Islamic, Muslim, are decent people. They might not believe in the same religion as us, but yeah, when atrocities are committed on levels like this, it's, you know, even though it's a minority, it's hard to kind of differentiate it. Why is Muckers being... Oh, sorry guys. It says fucking ending, you're right. Do you want me to end? I've only just started. That was an actual... What it is, right, is Ed, when you do a StreamYard, instead of you know, you can save what's the word? You can literally save banners, like, you know, you get scrolling banners like this one, and then you get static banners like that one. But yeah, thanks for pointing out that I had the wrong banner up. But what I am going to do, because I'm certainly not ending right now, I've only been live for 20 minutes. But as I said, it is an open panel. If any of you want to join, you are welcome to do so. Drop your glasses, shake your ass. drop your glasses, shake your asses, face screwed up like you're having hot flashes, why this, why that. So what's the side chat saying? Thanks for Ed, imagine being hero worshipped by muckers. It's funny you say that, right? Because, you know, I don't know if I Hate It Here Simon was getting hero worshipped by muckers, but Simon ended up getting dick pics. So, if muckers can send... No. It wasn't even dick pics, bruv. Muckers sent Simon a picture of his ass and said to Simon, can you rate my hole? Like, oh shit. You know, no offense, right? But, you know, I'm a straight guy, right? Now, I would never ask, a homosexual guy to rate my cock, right? You know, I've never even asked an ex-girlfriend, a one-night stand, to rate my penis, right? But you know, the feedback I got, without going into it too much, is without asking for a rating, you know, yeah. But basically, if you're not getting worshipped and the guy is sending pictures of his ass, imagine what the guy would do if he was being worshipped. Like, that's fucked. So, giddy gosh. Alright, even though the link is pinned in the description, I am still gonna put it in the side chat just to make it easier for certain people. Rubber Dub, can I ask you a question? It's my birthday next month, right? I was born 13th of February 1986. So literally in 28 days, your boy Chris CFC will be 38 years old. And yeah, rubber. You know, you don't have to. As I said, Chris was forced to do what? But yeah, obviously some people are content and happy just to sit in the back chat. No one's forcing anyone to go on panel. But rubber, have you ever been on a panel before? Have you ever thought about going on a panel? And are you ever gonna go on a panel in your YouTube dealings, or are you just a strict side chat person? Okay, we have... Wait a second.
You are, Chris?
I was alright until you jumped on. No, I'm only joking, Chrissy. How you doing?
Alright, I couldn't give a fuck. How you doing, bro?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, mate. Could be better, could be worse.
Good. So
It's a bit cold out. It's a bit cold out there. So I feel
Yeah,
like
man.
I'm catching a
Who's
bit
had
of a
me blocked,
cold,
Chris?
but
Who's had me blocked, bruv? Who's had me blocked? Where's my spanner gone?
hold that a second.
Are they trying to stop you talking to me?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, what I'm gonna. You need is your. So what? You can't comment in the side at all.
No, I can't comment in the side chats. I can't join the StreamYard. Am I on my
Well, you
other
can join the StreamYard.
profile?
You can join the StreamYard because you're on with.
Well, what profile am I on? Because I had to
You
change my
can
profile.
you can join the StreamYard because you're on panel now. But
Right, but I had to change the
but what I'm
profile.
gonna
I've got 3
do
profiles.
is.
I don't
what
think they
I'll
want
do
us
is
talking, Chris.
I'm gonna go to my channel. Oh, sorry, go on.
They're trying to control you, mate.
Well, you know what it is there's 2 types of mods. There's standard and there's managing, right? Now,
Right.
if you had a standard moderation spanner,
I ain't got
then
either.
no, I know that. I'm just explaining.
Yeah. But where
If
did
you
it
had a
go, Chris?
stand,
Because
if
you
you had
did
a
spanner me.
standard
So did one of
One sec.
your senior mods unspanner me?
No, what it was is because you never had a standard spod. Sorry, because you never had a standard spanner in the first place,
I
right?
did. You spannered me,
What it
mate.
is, listen to one sec. If you never had a standard spanner in the first place,
Yeah.
then it's not a managing mod. It could be anyone. But at the end of the day, what I'm gonna do is live on screen. 1 second. Share this tab instead because everyone gets a standard. Everyone gets a standard, and then only the managing mods. But 1 sec.
Chris, you gave me a spanner before, and then because your other mates didn't like it that I had a spanner, you unspannered me. And now your stream suffers because
No,
you don't get
Chrissy,
no one
right? We
come
got
on
past that,
because
right?
they
But I
control.
did. That was when we fell out, right? About you calling you know there's certain people that come on my panel and they're regulars, and you systematically went after Cassie, and then
No, I
you
didn't.
went after
Cassie went
Patsy.
after me. Chris, I don't know Cassie. I don't care about Cassie. She went after me.
Anyway, listen, right? Let me just sort this out
What you
quickly.
is all you do, mate. Is you do what you think is like, you know, what the crowd wants. You don't do what's right. You do what you're told to do, mate.
Listen,
That's what you do, bro.
you might
Sorry.
think that, right? But with me, I view my regulars and I listen to what they say. But ultimately, there's times regulars have had opinions and I haven't gone along with them. You know, if I'd done what the crowd
Yeah,
want, you
just
wouldn't be on this panel right now.
not when it comes down to
Brian.
me.
But anyway, 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Settings. So tell me.
So what are you going to do? You're going to give me a spanner, and then one of your managing mods is going to take it
No,
away.
first of all, I'm gonna unblock you. I'm gonna unblock you first.
Who blocked me in the first place?
You're gonna have to type a comment. You see,
Yeah,
Chrissy Morris, you say that you're hidden.
Who blocked me in the first place, bro?
Well, that's the thing. You're saying you're hidden. I don't know if you can see the screen.
Well, I'm on Android,
You say you're hidden. Let me make it bigger. 1 sec. You say you're hidden, but 1 sec. These are the hidden users. We've got Neko T, Babs, Mio My, Tank, Matty, Connor, YouTube, Messenger Jafar, John, Dream Team, Taylor Zorro. Oh, here we go. Chrissy Morris. there's only one account that's you see this one here?
I can't see it, mate. I'm on.
So on your
Android,
normal
I don't
Chrissy
see
Morris,
anything.
now I've saved it. You can you can comment in the side chat and it should bring you on.
They're trying to control you, Chris.
Chrissy, I don't agree with that. No one controls me. Type a comment
They're
in the
trying
side
to
chat.
control you.
I
Though.
can't.
I can't. I'm on StreamYard, so I don't know. I mean, you press the chat thing,
Yeah,
and it comes
well,
up to
you
the
know,
back
you
chat
need to
or whatever.
be. You need to. You said you got multiple devices. Can't you come onto the stream in YouTube? Type a comment, and I can mod you up. I can't mod you up unless you type in YouTube.
Hang on.
I've unblocked you, but
What's going to stop? What's going
I've
to stop them
unblocked you.
unmodding me? What's going to stop them unmodding and blocking me though?
No one. You know, if you got a spanner, no one can do that. And
Hang on, bro.
you know, we have a difference of opinion on the Cassie thing, and yeah, at the end of the day, with standard mods, they can go back in previous, right? But standard mods, any standard mod that you will be, mods can't take spanners from mods, and people that have managing mod capabilities, they don't block people without my anyway. We got Kim coming on a second.
Have you got the sunglasses emoji I just sent, bro?
Kim, is that you?
Yeah, hiya. Don't let him manipulate you, Chris.
What, like you're
It's
trying to
He's
do
not
now, Kim?
manipulating me.
He's being rude
He's
to
just having
people.
his
What,
opinion.
like you're trying to do now, Kim?
Nah, you are. The reason you got
how am I?
off is because you
How
were
am
being
I?
rude to people. And we were
Oh,
all
rude
pretty
to
glad
people.
to get rid
What,
of you,
like
to
you
be
are?
honest.
You got a potty mouth on your love.
It says you. You got a potty fucking face on ya.
Oh, well, at least I show my face. You don't show yours, do you?
Why would I?
You let idiots fucking threaten to slash your grandmother's fucking throat and you don't do shit about it, love.
What do you want me to do about it? Cry? A
Fucking
little
no.
weep like Esau?
Whatever
What am I
you
going
feel
to
you
do with a
should
little
do,
weep
but
like
sit there and
Esau?
fucking take it, love.
What would you like me to do about it?
I don't know. You tell me.
wants a
You tell
reaction,
me.
and I'm
Maybe
not going to
stick
give
up for
him a
yourself.
reaction.
Maybe stick up for yourself rather than
I
fucking
do stick
suck
up
their
for
dicks.
myself. Oh, shut up, you stupid fucking idiot. You know nobody can stand
Oh, is that what you
you.
could say? Shut
Come
up.
on, man.
Knowing that no one can stand
Shut
you.
up.
There's not
Shut
anyone on
up.
any channel who likes you. They all think you're a dickhead.
I don't
Everyone.
care.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
do. You
care.
want to be liked. You'd
I
love
don't
to be
care.
liked.
No one
You
likes or
would
respects
love to
you.
be liked.
No one
And
likes or
nobody
respects
can
you, Kim, do
stand
they?
you. You're such an
No
arrogant
one
prick.
likes
Listen,
or
right,
respects
Nobody
you,
can stand
Kim,
listen,
you.
it's
do
called the
they?
Chris
We
CFC
were
show,
so glad
guys.
when you went from here.
At the end of the
Nobody
day,
Sorry,
likes
say
you
again,
over
Kim. I
here.
can't
You're
hear you. Say
boring.
again, love.
Nobody likes you over here.
I don't
It's
care.
been so much better since you've been
And
gone.
nobody likes you over here either.
Don't they?
Hey, guys,
Don't
do you know
they?
what, right?
Threatened to slash your mother's throat, didn't ya?
Guys,
You're
What
lying,
no
didn't ya?
offense, yeah, no offense,
What
right?
is
This
it you
is my
like
platform,
me
right?
to
If none
say?
of you are going to listen to me, you lot are disrespecting
I
me,
can't
yeah?
hear you, Chris, because she's talking over you.
All right,
No, you're talking over me.
look, guys, this is quite straightforward. Let me turn my mic up, right? At the end of the day, right, fucking Kim has always been sound with me. You know, I know
Have I always
Chris,
been
yeah,
sound with
like,
you? Have I always been sound with you?
yeah, Chris, I'm not saying you
Right,
haven't.
okay.
Chris, yeah, Chris, see, you haven't let me finish. Yeah.
No, I'm just checking, mate. I'm just checking because it sounds like you're jumping straight on the silly bitches side.
Oh, the silly bitch.
Yeah, you are
Who
a
do
silly
you
bitch.
think people want on here more, me or you?
Listen to
Nobody
your love.
likes you.
Listen to your love. Nobody likes
you.
ya. Listen to your love. You can't even get a
This
fucking
is
proper
you.
boyfriend, can ya?
Says you.
All right, do you know what? Right, guys.
I've got a boyfriend. I'm
Guys,
okay.
Says you. Can't
Chrissy,
even
yeah, Chrissy, right? You said, right, if anyone mutes you, right, or puts you backstage, yeah, you leave panels, right? But as a panel
What? Sorry,
host,
what?
yeah, the panel host, yeah, has got to be able to.
Go on.
Sorry, basically, you're trying to say that
I
I'm
didn't hear you,
taking.
Chris.
You're
Start
trying
again,
to
Rob.
say that I'm taking sides and that. It's not true, right? I was about to
Sounds like you
say.
are.
Right, I was about to
sounds
say,
like you are.
right, I've never had a problem with you, right?
You did it
There's
since you
people
chucked me off before,
there's
and then you
people that have
blocked me.
come on here, and maybe you haven't always seen eye to eye, and you know, I try and accommodate everyone, but at the end of the day, like, it's just, you know, I've got respect for Kim. You know, you had some educational facts to things that, you know, regardless of what anyone may say to you, you know, personally, I've never had an issue with you, and some of your insight, you know, a lot of things people have said, I haven't seen no backup to it, right? But, you know, not everyone's going to get on with everyone. But, for example, if I'm on a panel and I don't get on with someone and I see two people that don't get on, because I'm on a panel where that person does, I try and be amicable, you know, for that panel kind of thing.
He's come straight on and tried to manipulate you. Oh, they don't want me
I've
on
come
here.
straight on and
Oh,
asked where my spanner's gone.
he's
That's not
asking
manipulation, love.
That's what he's
I've
after.
come on and asked where my spanner's gone because people are
Oh,
No,
manipulating
Chrissy,
him
I told
to
Chrissy, yeah,
say
that
who
spanner.
he has on his
Chrissy,
panel.
yeah, I'm being honest, Chrissy, right? Your spanner's back. It'll be back in 10 seconds. But that spanner, yeah, I took the spanner away because I didn't like the way you were saying that Cassie was boring, had nothing to offer, and then Patsy came on. You know, I did ask you to apologise,
Cassie
and
is boring with nothing to offer. But Cassie
well,
is
you
boring
know,
with nothing to offer.
that's your opinion, and
It is
as
my
I said,
opinion. But it's also the truth.
my motto
It's
is I
also the
might not
truth,
agree with
Chris.
people's opinions, yeah, but I respect
Okay, and
them.
that's my opinion.
But you
She
know,
didn't need
if
to
I
come
was on
top of me.
your panel, Chrissy, right, and
Yep.
I thought somebody was boring on your panel, right? If I knew that there was a regular on your panel, right, I
Well, I
wouldn't put
didn't
you in
say
that
that,
position.
Chris. I didn't say that, Chris. Me and Shines were having a conversation.
Shines weren't here. Shines weren't here then, right? Do me
He was
the clipping
here.
is on. The clipping is on Gem Catcher, right? Do me to show you exactly
Me and
what you said,
Shines were
Chris?
having a conversation, and Cassie chimed in. And that is when I said Cassie must be an idiot if she thinks that Shines is clever.
Well, he's cleverer than you.
Obviously not.
Obviously he is.
Obviously not.
How comes you're hated on so many different channels? How comes no one wants you on their
I'm only
panel?
hated by I'm only hated by shitty people on shitty channels. Other than that, I've got
What, all of them?
18,000 subs. More
Yeah,
than
but
you
why
could ever
can't you
dream
go
of,
on your
love.
own panel then?
More than
Why
you
don't you
could
come on
ever dream of, love.
your
You're so
fucking panel?
hated, people threaten to cut your mother's throat.
Oh, Esau. Yeah, that's so
Oh, can we stop? Can we stop bringing people's? Can we stop bringing people's families into this, guys? Come on, man!
You know
Like,
that little prick Esau. Like, I'm going to react to him.
Sorry, what?
Do you really think I'm going to react to a little prick like Esau? Yeah, that's going to happen.
Your mic's muffled, love. Bit like your brain.
Oh, shut up, you knobhead.
Sorry, what?
Sorry, Mark?
Chrissy, that was uncalled for, mate. That really was.
What was uncalled
Listen,
for? What was uncalled
that,
for?
Chris, can you put
Chrissy,
them
that comment you put in the side chat, right? My
What
PC's
comment I put
playing
in the
up,
side
right?
chat?
So I have to do it. I have to
only
do it
put
on
a
my
fucking
phone. I have to
emoji
do
in
it on
the
my
side
phone, yeah.
chat.
So you're gonna have to comment one more time.
Right, what comment that I put in the side chat? I've only put a fucking emoji in the side chat. I ain't put no
Yeah,
comment.
and a lot of people. There's 45 in the house now. A lot of people have chatted, and you only can scroll back certain amount, and that smiley face is gone.
Right, but you said I put an inappropriate comment in the side chat just now, didn't you?
No, I said, I didn't say you put. I said the reason why your spanner was took in the first place is because you systematically fucking were rude to female panelists that are regulars on mine. Now, listen, I have a motto, right? I have a motto, right? I might not agree with anyone's opinions, but I respect them. But if you done a live
Chris,
and there was someone, come on, man, when you speak, yeah, I'll let you speak, mate.
Haven't you? Chris,
When you speak, I'll let you speak, right? One sec, Chrissy. Yeah, so if I was on, one sec, Patsy, is that you?
Yeah, it's me, Chris. Aye.
Yeah, 1 second, Chrissy, right? I have a motto, right? I respect people's opinions.
Yeah,
I might not always agree with them, but if I was on a panel that you were doing live and I didn't respect one of your panelists, but, you know, they had supported you, even though I don't get on with them, out of respect for you for being on your panel, you know, because sometimes people disrespect other people and not me, because they're doing it on my panel, it's kind of a disrespect to me as well.
Right, Chris, listen, right, it's really simple. I don't know Kim, I don't want to know Kim, and every time I've spoken to Kim...
no offence, but for somebody who doesn't know Kim, you've got a lot to say, Chris.
Shit and cunts me off. It's that simple.
You're pretty nasty to her, though, Chrissy.
Alright, Kim, right? Chris has made a fair point, right? Chris doesn't know you, Kim. Right, what's your animosity between the guy?
I can't stand him. He's an arrogant prick, and he's a condescending arsehole, and he's horrible to listen to, and that's why no one likes him on their panel.
We've never spoken. How can you say that? We've never spoken.
I've heard you talk to other people, and I have spoken to you, actually.
You haven't ever spoken to me properly.
Anyway, sorry guys, big up Patsy, welcome to the stream.
I don't like your voice, Kim. I think you're fake. You put on a fake fucking voice.
What you think of me?
But
someone like
guess
you.
what? I'm not going to hold it against you.
I couldn't care what you.
But for example, Chrissy, right? When Cassie came on, when Cassie came on, yeah.
When you don't know me.
I've listened
Chrissy, right? Just to prove a point, Chrissy, right? And I've got the proof, right? Cassie came on. You say you don't know her, right? But she said one comment, and you go, I think you said something along the lines like, "You're stupid and as boring as fuck," and it's like, you know,
me, Chris. She come on the panel and told you, "Don't let him manipulate you." I'm manipulating you.
No, that was Kim tonight, right? I'm talking about. 1 sec. Let me carry on talking, yeah. Let me just show you where this stems. Let me just show you where this stems from.
Previous time I spoke to her when I'd never spoken to her, she called me a cunt and everything.
That's why you lost it, and you know damn well why you lost it.
I haven't lost anything.
People don't know why, and people don't want you to talk to him because that's a lot of bollocks.
Sort your mic out, love. Sort your mic out.
Fuck off.
Your mic's reverberating or whatever.
Right, I'll go out and jump back in.
But yeah, at the end of the day, someone actually there's a thingy called what's it called? There's a clipping channel, and basically someone even done this. Where is it? If I can fucking find it. Here we go. No, that's not the one. It's because what it is, it's confusing. Gemcatcher's got Gemcatcher 1 and Gemcatcher backup, so it's got to be on the backup. But this is where, you know, this is where it all stems from. But yeah, that's the thing. Unless I've got proof somebody is bang to rights fucking nonce, then yeah, they ain't coming on. But you know, to a degree, you know, this is a debate channel, and sometimes I let things flow up, you know. But 1 second, here we go, we got to get a Gemcatcher back up, because, but guys, just to let you know, if you've seen Gemcatcher backup, right, she's put a lot of old gems on there. I can't believe like this content even existed. But 1 second, it is an open panel. Sorry, here we go, Kim. It is an open panel. If you want to jump on, guys, big up the 56 in the house. The link, let me put the link in the chat again. I'm gonna pin the link shortly. But 1 sec.
Is my mic all right now?
Yeah, I can hear you, Kim.
Oh, okay, thanks, Patrick.
So what are we holding on for? Are you going to play something here? Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanna it's when because what I didn't like is, you know, I'm trying to find it, mate, and it's really annoying because oh, fuck off. Because there's a couple of 1 second, yeah. Guys, I've just got a message, right? I am being restreamed by Bleeding Heart. Mad, 1 second, Mad as a box of frogs. I just want to see what she's saying about me.
They're probably slagging me.
Who cares, Chris?
Control, Chris.
They're the ones that never watch our streams. So they go.
Oh, you don't. Well, at least I show my face. You don't show yours, do you? It's fucking frets and splash.
Hey Siri, call
What is
Deborah on the
going
speaker.
Saying, Bleeding Heart.
That she was mine to the
Oh.
you like this too about it?
You tell me. Maybe stick up for yourself, right?
I'm not, 1 minute. She said
What
that
is going
I
on here,
was get.
Chris?
No, 1 second. Let me just mute up a minute while
How you doing, Chris? Are you all right? Kim?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. You're all right.
I've just looked, right,
Yeah, yeah.
and she's restreaming something else.
Well, she just probably played a bit of it. Why are you worried about what they're saying?
Chris.
Oh, okay, all right, guys. Yeah, listen to this, right? This is her. So Fat Dan Mr. Uncle, that's her live, or is that a Alright, she's restreaming us. Listen to this.
Instead of just doing
Because I just want to know if she's restreaming me or not. It's just 1 minute. If I find out she's
My
restreaming
head
me,
is spinning here. What is going on?
No, we think he's a nonce.
Why are you doing this?
For what we've
Did you hear what
already
he said,
just
Wendy?
spoken
Did you hear what he
about.
said?
Yeah, exactly. Chrissy heard the news.
do you know what?
Bleeding heart. who's
I don't give
listening.
a fuck. Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
What? God. I'm just going to go and make a cup of tea.
He's put himself on mute so he can listen to it.
I'll put myself on mute so that you don't try and.
Oh no, sorry guys. I didn't mean. I didn't realise I was on mute. Right, I'm not listening to it. I don't restream other people, and to be honest, yeah, I don't really give a fuck. If Moon is that, sorry, if Bleeding is that desperate, yeah, where she feels like, she can get fucking views at my expense, then fucking, yeah, that's up to her. But I'm not gonna be the one that I'm not gonna be the one that goes around fucking striking people. I'm not fucking.
Can someone time out AV on that Timmy's baby father? Stop stalking me, AV, you fucking weirdo.
Has AB got a spanner? Because if he has, I'll take it off.
It's that Kimmy's baby. It's AV. He's been stalking me for about 2 fucking years now. He's a weirdo.
But anyway, Chrissy, I was on YouTube the other day, and I saw a program called Battle in the Bailiffs, right?
Yeah, done it about 6-7 years ago, bro.
You ended up getting nicked, yeah, and they let you out, yeah. But what I was going to say is, what was that broadcast on ITV or BBC, or was that just a YouTube doc?
Channel 4. It was the second best watched documentary.
No, because I knew you had done fucking Gogglebox and that, but yeah, I didn't know about that, man. Fucking, I came across it randomly, man.
Yeah, mate. That was a whole year. They followed me around for a whole year, and that was the second most watched documentary on Channel 4 at the time. So it was really successful. That was the second documentary I'd done. The first one was Natural Born Fighters, which was about unlicensed boxing.
Because I didn't even know that you ran a boxing gym as well, man.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, Fight Club Essex.
Because it was sad, bro, because they said that you had like an accident or something, and then it stopped you competing like professionally and that.
COVID stopped the gym.
So what, if you didn't have that injury, like, how far do you think your boxing career could have?
British title sort of class.
What? So what were you like, welterweight or?
Well, I started off at super feather and fought all the way up to heavyweight.
Heavyweight? Ain't Tyson Fury in heavyweight?
Yeah, mate.
His head weighs about 5 stone.
Yeah, but no offense, Chrissy. Yeah, I thought like you look a lot smaller than fucking Fury, man.
I'm 5'10", bruv, and the maximum I ever weighed when I got in the ring was about 12.5 stone.
Well, I'm 6'4". At the moment, I'm fucking just under 15 stone. But yeah, for my body mass index, for you know, for being 6'4", maybe I'm
Beer
about
my
what?
shit though, bro. Beer my shit. It was all based on 1947. You know, under weight soldiers and stuff like that. People that are coming off of rations. So the BMI is a bit shit, mate, to judge anything by.
Because I only saw the one episode, but that year they were following you. Did they just cram it into one episode?
Yeah, they put it into one episode. They were going to make it into a series, not just bailiff stuff, all the other stuff that I do. But I couldn't take the time away from my family because the production company were in Manchester, and obviously I live in Essex, and they wanted me to spend like 4, maybe 5 days a week away in Manchester doing the filming. But my family's more important to me, and I just didn't want to leave my kids. So I didn't.
But it was good though, because that Indian lady, when you got nicked, that got kicked out, right? She managed to get back into her cottage, and she managed to get her house back, and she was dealing with them after that.
I've lost touch with her, so Rekha was a really nice lady. I'm not sure exactly what happened at the end of that. But,
because when you come out of the police station, you seemed a bit sad that she had lost her gaff, but at least she got her gaff back, and they let her fight her case back in her house.
I'm not sure how that one ended up actually, mate, because Rekha was a really nice lady. She was a maths teacher, a complete straight goer, and she got fucked over completely by every single fucking organisation that was meant to help her, the police, the courts, you name it. She got completely fucking fucked over, and she didn't follow the path that I wanted her to follow. But
so what? She basically owned the house, but because she was in debt with solicitors' fees on that, to make her be able to pay for that, they wanted her to sell the house.
Right, so there's loads to it, but the long and short of it was that when she bought the house, basically her house was the older building, and the building that was her next door neighbour, which was a racist old bitch, the next door neighbour...
is that the one about the stones and that, and they said that they were a listed building or something?
Yeah, the fact stones. But the thing is, right, is Rekha's building was the older building. So basically, the other building was built onto Rekha's building. And what they said was that she shouldn't have cut the fact stones out, but they weren't fact stones. They was roof tiles, basically. And they was put in there by the people that built the house that was on the side of Rekha's. Now, the woman that turned out to be a distant relative of the Queen that had the other cottage was a racist old bint that basically saw an opportunity to take Rekha's house by basically claiming that she damaged her property when she hadn't, because the fact stones needed to go because they was built into Rekha's house. Cut long story short, which always makes it longer, Rekha took on the neighbour. The neighbour had the fucking conservation officer in her pocket, blah, 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 blah. And it all went fucking Pete Tong. I've got to get in touch with Rekha and find out exactly what's happened. But they arrested me for obstructing a high court.
No, I saw that. You was asking the bailiffs for their ID and that. And that copper was a bit of a job's worth, right?
Yeah,
and
he got a promotion, Chris. He got a nice big promotion. But cut long story short, I won the court case, and the judge in the Crown Court basically said this isn't a warrant, and it wasn't a warrant because I mean I was going to those evictions regularly at that time, and I'd never seen what they showed me, which is what they tried to tell me was a warrant. Because
but I saw your tactics though, right? You were trying to fill up the house, right, with loads of people, right? Now, how would it have gone if you didn't get nicked or give any obstruction, but let's say there was 50 people in the house, right? would they have just sent more police and just got them out by force?
They didn't have any more police. That's the thing.
So,
if
you never got nicked and the people in the house stood their ground, would they have had to leave?
Not on that day. And what would have happened was because what they tried to, they wouldn't let me touch the warrant. The reason they wouldn't let me touch the warrant is because it would have then become...
It wasn't in your name.
Chris, if they had have let me touch the warrant, it would have then become a fraudulent instrument. It would have been fraud because the warrant that they claimed was a warrant wasn't a fucking warrant. Yeah, it was a chop and shop that the solicitors had fucking given over, pretending that it was a warrant, and that was proven in court.
But technically though as well, though, right? Technically as well, because because your name's not on the documents. Technically, they're not allowed to give documents to you as well. Am I right in saying that?
No, mate, no. Basically, Chris, if let's say I came to yours. Yeah, and you wanted me to look at a document for you. Is all you've got to say is, I want Chrissy to look at that document. I give him authority. As soon as you give me authority to look at a document for you, they've got to treat me as you with that document.
What? Even if that consent is verbal and non written down and signed.
Yeah, consent is something that you give, not something that someone else demands. So basically, no one can turn around to you and say, you need to give me that in writing. You need to do this. You need to do that. Ultimately, right, you can give consent however you wish to because it's your consent to give, not someone else's to demand. I've been to court before and had someone write on the back of a fag packet in a fucking, makeup pencil. I authorise him to view this. On the back of a fucking fag packet with an eyeline pencil. Ultimately, the consent is yours to give, not theirs to demand.
But yeah, man, fair play for her to get back in her house because, I thought once they got someone out their house, it's near enough impossible to get them back in. The whole point is to try and keep them in the house in the first place. But for her to get back in her gaff and be given a chance to fight her case, it didn't say whether she succeeded or not. But for her to get back in, I think she appealed it.
Last time I knew Chris, she was still arguing with them about it. I'm not sure exactly what's happened. I've got to catch up with her. I haven't seen her for a long while now. But see, the thing is, mate, is when they gave me what they said was the warrant, it said that it was a writ 66, which was a writ of control, I believe it said on it. Now, writ 66 is a writ of control and possession, not just a writ of control or possession. It's combined. It's a combined writ. You've got 66.
Now, is that given by a county court or what's it called? A high court?
It's a high court writ. But basically,
so a high court writ is more important than a county court.
No, it's faster. The law is the law. The law doesn't really change. It's just that obviously, if you upgrade it to a high court writ, you're taking out a load of steps in the middle that should be exhausted first. The long and short of it, Chris, is basically a writ 66 is a combined writ of control and possession. On the writ that they tried to show us, it didn't say that. It said that it was a writ of possession or control, one or the other. Now, that is not a writ 66. So instantly I knew it was dodgy. So that's why I was saying...
Yeah, but surely, right, the police officer that nicked you, right, wouldn't have he gone through the paperwork to check it was legit first?
He's not legally trained. He doesn't know what he's looking
at. Okay, so the bailiffs just show the copper a bit of paper, and the copper, because he's not legally versed in county court, he just thinks it's a legal document and it's upstanding.
The copper believes the bailiff, or whoever he's told to believe.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why they wouldn't let me have it, because if they'd have given it to me, they would have given me a fraudulent instrument. It'd have been, you know, they'd have been guilty of fraud. They didn't give me the document. When I asked for the document to be shown in court, they couldn't find the document because the document wasn't real. They showed the judge a photocopy, and the judge turned around and said, "This is not a High Court writ. This is nothing."
And what? And these people going through evictions, like, how did she find you in the first place? Like, are you online for like giving people free
advice,
legal help, or what?
Basically, bro, I researched how the eviction things was being done. I saw that it was dodgy as fuck. So I educated myself about Writ 66s and, you know, eviction legislation and stuff like that. And I just thought, you know what, this is wrong, and I'll fight it. And I was going to an eviction at least once a month, say, and I was usually winning them as well. And the thing is, it's just sort of like you basically you get rid of the bailiffs on the day, yeah, and then you win in that you take it all to court. But in Rekka's case, I got asked the day before the eviction if I could show up, which I did. So I drove all the way from Essex to Derby.
I felt quite bad for her because, you know, she had been there for a while and she had turned that house into a home, and she's a teacher, right? It's not like she is a fucking, you know, someone on benefits people could say are trying to scam the system. She was a reputable person.
Rekka was is a lovely lady, and she's a school teacher. Yeah, she's a maths teacher at school. You know, at primary school. She's a lovely lady, complete straight goer, no fucking criminal convictions, not even a parking ticket, mate. She got completely shafted by the system. That was fucking awful.
That's disgusting, man.
It was absolutely disgusting, mate. But sadly, not unusual.
Have you ever dealt in cases where bailiffs have tried to kick out NHS workers and stuff?
Mate, they'll do anything to get their fucking commission. If a bailiff's on commission...
Yeah, because I think bailiffs, they get a basic tiny salary, but they get commission as well.
It depends, mate. It depends. Most of them are on commission only. So, very few of them are on a basic. The county court bailiffs are on a salary. And so, you know, it doesn't matter to them if they win or lose type thing. But, I mean, if you remember that fucking horrible show, that Can't Play, Take It Away, yeah, they took a guy that was on fucking dialysis or something. He was having cancer treatment, and they fucking...
Oh, you're talking about Steve Pinner and Michael Bohill, Mr. Bohill.
Yeah, but fucking Butthill, I call him. Literally, Chris, they took a guy that was on fucking chemo or something, walked him to a fucking cash machine to get money out of the bank to pay them. They've got no fucking shame.
You know, that's the thing. It's like, you know, yeah, it's like, I wouldn't be able to do that job and sleep at night, you know, especially like, there was one of the cases on there, right? Because there was two, not Mrs. Rekka, but the other one. They fucking they not only did they evict a family, but the parents and the kids got separated as well.
Yeah, mate.
You know,
it happens all the time.
Now for a couple of months of rent, right? You know, that's disgusting, man. They'd rather separate a fucking family than, you know, try and fucking help them out. Like, and, you know, for 2 months rent, fucking, is it worth fucking up them kids' emotional well-being by separating a family? Like, that's disgusting, man. And
bro, they don't care. I mean, one of the families that I was helping on that show as well had, I think it was 4 children. And what happened was, mate, was literally the bloke was working, the missus was looking after the family and stuff like that. They was poor as poor. They was literally living in poverty. Yeah. And the guy was working, he was doing as much as he could, couldn't fucking find enough money. He was something stupid like 150 quid a month short of paying the rent. The council basically turned around and told him to go fuck himself. And when they tried to evict them and take the kids off of them, the 4 kids were going to get put in care, and it was going to be £500 or £600 a week per child to put the kids in care, rather than give them 150 quid extra so they could stay in their council property because of the shortfall of the rent. Crazy, mate. Fucking crazy.
And I thought it was disgusting because the guy interviewing you said, "Oh, Mr. Morris, don't you think you overstepped your mark talking to social services?" And I was thinking, are you serious? Like,
sorry, mate, I missed that.
Yeah, the guy that was interviewing you said, "Don't you think you're overstepping the mark out of your jurisdiction, trying to speak to social services, right?" And then I thought to myself, the guy interviewing, right? Are you serious? Like, wouldn't you fucking, whether it was your expertise or not, right? Anyone, even me, right? I'm not an expert, but I would always advocate for kids to stay with their fucking parents.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not even like,
the thing is, Chris,
you
right?
know, if it wasn't for the rent arrears, social services would never have even flashed up on their radar.
Exactly. See, the thing is, mate, it's like, you know, you just got to ask yourself, do you think you can help? And do you think you can do a better job than the person you're trying to help as well? Because, you know, a lot of the people I deal with, some of them have, you know, they've got all sorts of fucking difficulties. Whether or not it's like, you know, mental health difficulties, whether or not it's, you know, because their mental state is low, or whatever it is, right? Yeah. If I think I can help, I will try to help, and I don't do it for any fucking money. I don't ask for money.
Can I ask you a question though? Is there a limit you draw the line? Supposing like somebody was on drugs and they self-inflictedly got themselves in an eviction situation, right? Would you still try and help, or would you be like, look, it's your own fault, or what? Like, is there some cases where you think, look, you brought it on yourself, and, you know, I think that, you know, you fucked up yourself, and I don't think I'm gonna fight for you, or...
Right, the only ones where I draw the line is where people refuse to help themselves. If someone asks me for help, I'll always try and help them. If they won't help themselves, there's nothing I can do for them, because you've got to want to help yourself. So, you know, and the thing is, mate, it's like, you know, if you've got someone that fucking is on drugs, is alcoholic or whatever else, what you've got to try and say to yourself is like, why are they like that? And what help can I get them to get off their dependency? You know, if they're an alcoholic, why, you know, let's get them to AA. Let's get them help with their alcoholism, so they can then start helping themselves. Because ultimately, Chris, you can only help someone so much and so far. Yeah, if people, you know, it comes to a point where you can give people a hand, but ultimately, if they're not going to help themselves, mate, they're never going to be able to get out of the rut. So you've got to sort of like, you know, be an asset, try and inspire them rather than sort of like, you know, be their saviour. That's the way forward.
Yes, because there was a time that I was going through my drug issues and I was on housing benefit, but you know, I was making sure, you know, even though, thank God, when I was dealing with my issues, right? I had some financial security, right? And it was only really when my money was running out and it scared me, thinking that I'd have to commit crime, that I kind of bucked my ideas up. But, you know, when I was getting housing benefit, I was making sure it was getting paid directly to the landlord, you know, because I know what I would have been like with money. And, you know, if people are deliberately out there getting that rent, just to spend on, you know, crack, fucking smack, whatever other drugs they were doing it on, you know, fair enough, it's self-inflicted, but that's what universal...
What you got to ask yourself, right, is why are you looking to escape from you know, reality? Yeah, it's like, you know, I mean, I'll never ever go at people for doing recreational fucking gear, and by recreational gear, I also mean alcohol, because it's like, you know, people fucking sort of like go out and get bladdered, yeah, and that's a recreational drug. Alcohol is a recreational drug. Recreational drugs are okay as long as you don't let them take over your fucking reality. You know, and you've got to sort of say to yourself, right, why do I want to escape reality, you know, so frequently? For instance, if you're doing gear every day, if you're drinking every day, you know, obviously there's a problem there, and you're trying to numb yourself to the world. So, you know, just the realization of, hang on a minute, I've got a problem, and I'm not dealing with it well, and I'm masking it with drink or drugs or whatever. Yeah, and just the realization that you've got that problem can be the start of your fucking rehabilitation from that problem. Yeah, so you know, it's just making people realize what they're doing to themselves, why they're doing it to themselves, and how to make their lives better. You know, and sort of like how to improve shit. And if people have got the fucking understanding that they need to do that, then obviously they're a lot more liable to find the fucking cure for their you know, there are times, you know, if you're having if you're in misery, what's going to give you a purpose? It's all about finding your purpose, really, bro. You there, Chris? You there, Chrissy? Chris, your mic's muted, I think, or whatever, mate. The Chris Evans Show is having technical difficulties. And please bear with us. We are working to solve the problem. Chris, where are you, man? Testing, 1, 2, 3. The Chris Evans Show will be back shortly. Chrissy. This is where you need like elevator music, isn't it? Do 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 yeah, that's my attempt at elevator music. I'm just going to go and get a drink. Where are you, Chris?
Sorry, I muted up, my bad. What I wanted to ask you was, like people that are on certain substances that can numb their emotions, right? How many of them do you think don't have any trauma that are just doing it recreationally against those that want to blot out emotional pain? Because the ones that are trying to block out emotional pain, you know, they need rehab, and they need to come, not rehab, they need therapy to come to terms with their emotional trauma before they'll ever get a chance to address their...
So my thoughts on it, Chris, are that the people that are social, you know, drinkers and drug users and whatever else, the people that, you know, aren't a problem, you don't hear about, you don't really see, because it's not a problem. You only are aware of drug problems and alcohol problems when they become a massive problem, or you know, a big enough problem. I mean, if you've got like 70% of the adult population drinking, and maybe 10% of them are alcoholics, it's only the alcoholics that you'll really notice. You won't notice the, you know, the functioning alcoholics and the functioning drug users. So they're not a problem. So, you know, they're pretty much, they go under the radar. It's only the people that have a problem with it.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Alcohol is legal, but it's still something that blots out pain. And,
Yeah.
you know, as much as people on illegal drugs are hated on more, there's more of a drain on resources through alcohol than, you know, fair enough, there's people committing crime to fund Class A drugs, and the offences people commit for Class A drugs are more serious, but yeah, there's different ways of looking at it. You know, alcohol cost the NHS more money, but
Yeah.
Class A drugs, the offences are more serious, and there's more victims, I guess.
See, the thing is, mate, it's like the crimes committed by people on alcohol are more than the crimes committed by people on drugs. So, you know, people that go out and get pissed up, and, you know, the domestic abusers that batter their partners when they're drunk, you know, I mean, speaking as an ex-doorman, yeah, I would much rather have a nightclub full of people having a puff than having a drink, because, you know, 1,000 people having a puff, you won't have any violence, you won't have anything really go wrong bad. You know, people just will go to Tesco's or the 24-hour garage and get some, you know, munchies and whatever else, you know. But if you've got 1,000 people drinking, you can guarantee you're going to have a good couple of dozen at least that end up fighting, you know, and hurting people and stuff like that. Whereas you get 1,000 puffheads, you're probably not going to have any trouble at all. You know, maybe the occasional person greening out and puking up on a fucking sofa. I don't know, you know, it's stuff like that.
That's the thing with me though. When I was, you know, when I you know, when I had my car accident, and
yeah,
I was cut loose from the hospital, addicted to dihydrocodone, which if you were to do a piss test on dihydrocodone, it would come back opioid based. And basically I got cut loose from the hospital. I was in agony, so I was buying dihydrocodone from the streets, and one day the guy I was buying it from disappeared, and I was like, I'm cold turkey now, what am I going to do? And someone said to me, look, you do know that but, you know, if you was to get heroin, you know, it's opioid based, like dihydrocodone. I never injected, But that's what I'm saying. People don't overdose from smoking heroin because they would gradually pass out before they got
The
to the
body
OD
shuts off
stage.
before it can do any damage.
People only overdose from heroin once they've done too much. Once you've injected it in you, it's in you. It's too late. If it's too much, you're fucked. But you know, with alcohol,
Chris, you just got to look at the way society wants us to take our drugs. Yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, nicotine and caffeine, are what we're pushed during the week. You know, so when we're working during the week, it's like have a fag, have a coffee. Yeah, it'll make you work harder because it's you know, it lifts you. And then at the weekends, it's like, right, we need you to be numb again. So have a fucking depressant, which is alcohol, which lowers you. You know, that's that's the way that society's telling you to fucking take your drugs and whatever else. You know, it's like, you know, do caffeine during the week and tobacco and nicotine, whatever it is, you know, because that is a stimulant. And then at the weekends, just fucking have a drink so that you're dulled. You know,
I didn't understand that message you sent when Esau said she's coming after Margaret's. What did you mean by Margaret's?
Wasp's wife, isn't it? Esau. Esau basically said that he's going to go and see Wasp's widow.
What is that recently?
Bruv, have a look at the I got sent a clip. And,
was that from Unknowns last night?
It was, yeah.
So Russ, rest in peace, right?
Yeah.
Fucking Esau's still going on about his wife. What a sick cunt.
Esau and Bleeding Heart are saying that they are going to go and see Russ's widow.
That's disgusting, mate.
It is, yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, right? Fair enough, you got a problem with someone, right? But first of all, right, Russ hasn't been around to kick off, right? Yep. Secondly, Mark, as far as I'm aware, I never saw Russ's wife on YouTube, right?
Exactly.
Why can't they keep her out of it? Like,
I know, I agree.
Now, whether even people that you know weren't on the best terms with Wasp will still see that going after someone's wife as disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't on the best terms with him, but there's no way I'd contact his widow.
Yeah, of course.
You see what I'm saying? But the thing is, Esau is desperate to get people distracted from his bisexuality.
Well, what I will do is, you know, I'm gonna get that to the Clippers.
I think I hate it here. Has already got it up.
Who?
I think I hate it here. Has already got it up. But I mean, the thing is, you know, Bleeding Heart's at it as well, and that's the thing. I mean, people are forgetting that Bleeding Heart, she is the fucking driving force behind them. Esau's just a fucking vicious, nasty cunt that will do anything to sort of like, you know, to hide his own misery. But Bleeding Heart, she is the one with the multiple fucking profiles. She's the one that does the shit stirring in the back. She's the one that's loading the gun, you know, putting the bullets in the gun.
Did you just call me on WhatsApp by mistake?
No, mate, I called you on WhatsApp to say, why am I blocked from your channel? About, well, when you first started.
No, okay, 1 second. It says missed call 1:33.
What's the time now, bro?
1:34.
No, I've not called you, bro.
Okay, basically, right, just let me know when you comment again, because the comment had disappeared. And I will put you on a standard mod. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is I am going to forward these to people in, well, they say it's not the Hive anymore, but
yeah, they've
at the
seen
end
it, bro.
of
I think they've seen it. Don't worry too much, Chris. You know, it's just so that everyone knows. You know, because if people know what's going on, they won't be surprised by it, and they won't be, you know, put out by it as much. Because what Esau's looking for is a reaction, of whether or not we give him the reaction he wants, or any reaction at all.
But to be honest, right, do you think, right, like that Esau has even got Wasp's address anyway to follow through on an accusation like that?
Yeah, I do, and I'm certain that Bleeding has. Bleeding records and notes everything. Bleeding.
And do you think, because it's one thing to say something, but to actually go through and follow through with it, do you think that they would do that?
Yeah, I think he's that vicious. See, the thing is, right, and, you know, this isn't no slight on gay people, because I've got gay friends. You know, I'm not homophobic in the slightest, but, you know, what I've found in my experience is that gay people are vicious. You know, gay men are vicious. They're a lot more vicious than, you know, heterosexual guys. And, you know, I'm not being homophobic when I say that. That's just my life experience. Gay men can be right nasty, and the nastiest one out of the lot of them is Esau. You know, he's fucking vile.
You know, at the end of the day, right, there's people on YouTube that are openly gay, right? And no one gives them a hard time, right? Now, I don't think Simon will mind me saying this, yeah, but Simon's open, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, people respect him for who he is. Now, you know, with Esau, he loves to call Luke gay, which is pretty funny for me, because when you hear Esau say Luke's gay, with the way Esau speaks,
projection,
like, to hear someone with a voice that camp calling someone else gay, it always cracks me up.
It's projection, bro. See, the thing is, mate, it's like, you know, we've all really known. I mean, I'll be honest with you, within a few weeks of listening to Esau, I was like, is this guy gay? You know, it's not a surprise. My gaydar was pretty alerted to Esau. Now, I'm not homophobic in the slightest. Yeah, I'm a heterosexual guy. I've got some gay friends and stuff like that. I mean, one of the problems that I had at the fucking council was because I stuck up for the gay guy that was the best councillor up there. Yeah, you know, the gay guy that should have been the leader from the very start. That was the reason I fell out with half of the council, because they was bullying him for being gay, because they didn't want him to be the leader, because the other leader was a fucking tyrant, you know. But anyway, the point is, right, that if you really think about it, right, everyone has had their suspicions about Esau for quite some time. Yeah, and when you look at exactly what's going on, it's called gender dysphoria. Esau doesn't know from one day to the next whether or not he's a guy or a girl. Some days he wants to be a guy, other days he wants to be a girl. Some days he's wearing pink fucking nail varnish and trainers. Other days he's telling you how fucking tough he is as a karate man. You know, the guy doesn't know what gender he is. And he flits from one gender to the other. The other thing that I think he's got going wrong with him is his sexuality. Now, when he, for instance, identifies as a woman, yeah, I think he fancies girls. And then when he identifies as a man, I think he then fancies guys, you know, and some days that completely changes around. So the guy's, you know, he's obviously fucked up in the head. He's proper twisted. And he don't know whether he's gay, whether he's straight, whether he's male, whether he's female, or you know anything in between. On top of that, he's a schizophrenic. It's blatantly obvious that he's a paranoid schizophrenic. Everything is about child abuse to him. He's always talking. He's calling everyone a nonce. I mean, he's talked about his rape. I don't know how many times, you know, and he'll actually say my rape. Now, you know, he claims that he was one of the abused children at Silver End Football Club as well. I don't know just how bad the geezer is, but and we all know. I mean, you know, he's like, oh, I've got a £700 a day job. He don't work.
Of course he don't. But all I'm saying, yeah, with Esau, right?
Yeah.
If when he says, yeah, that he's gonna go to Wasp's wife, right?
Yep.
I don't take it seriously in the respect that he wouldn't go there because he will risk giving his identity, right?
Right,
now,
he won't do it physically, Chris, but
that's what I'm saying. Whether he can get somebody to do his dirty work for him, right? You know, but still, right? Fucking, it's he just chops and changes, yeah. But all I'm saying is, if he ever did do anything like that, right? You know, the amount of shit that would come his way for it, right? Now, all I'm saying is if he was to do anything like that, or even if he didn't go there in person, but he tried to terrorize her with letters and that, all I'm saying is you better hope his identity is kept a secret, because, you know, a lot of people, right? Yeah, fucking wouldn't tolerate people coming after people like that. But all I will say is, what was I going to say? No, one sec, this comment. Chasing the brown dragon down the wellhead. Is this normal Danny West, or is this some troll of Danny West? Because the only difference of me, yeah, is the only difference of me is, you know, unlike other people, no one's perfect, yeah. I've made my mistakes, but I've learned from them, and my mistakes are minor compared to anyone else's, right? But people need to recognise, right? I'm not even going into it, right? At the end of the day, my past is my past, right? I've already fucking, all my videos are up on my channel, everything's out there, right? I'm not going through this anymore, but fucking if
Chris,
if people are genuine in my chat, right, you know, they wouldn't be making comments like that. So first of all, I want to establish if that's the real Danny, and if it is the real Danny, if you could just let me know your kind of reasoning behind that comment.
Chris, stop worrying. The fact
no, I'm not worried. I'm not worrying, but
okay, but the fact that you're giving it attention means that you're feeding him.
No, Chrissy, yeah. Let me explain what I'm saying, right? Let me explain what I'm saying. You know, I am doing fucking how my life was a year and a half ago, yeah? I don't give a fuck if people believe me or not, right? I've already showed certain people my monthly fucking bank statements. I didn't show the company, but you know,
stop showing people your bank statement, you weirdo.
I know, but you know, when I know, I don't owe no one any explanation, but you know, when you can just prove something and you know you're right and you just want to make someone look stupid. Yeah. But anyway, cut a long story short, right, I covered out fucking information about my employer. But anyway, cut a long story short, people that are proper in my circles know the deal. People that ain't, you know, if they don't believe what I'm saying, to be honest, it doesn't bother me. A lot of people I get on with, even certain people I haven't been on panels with, you know, they've had my back in chats. But
Chris, can I ask you a
you
question,
know,
bro?
especially all I'm saying. Sorry, one sec, Chris. Especially when someone's trying to remain abstinent from certain things, you know, if people were genuine, they wouldn't make comments like that. So I'm just trying to big up Elsid. I'm just trying to find out. Sorry, when I look forward, I'm just looking at the comments. Yeah, when I'm just trying to find out what people's motives are, because if I saw somebody who's you know, even though um I smoke cannabis and I drink, I've always admitted to that. But
Nothing wrong with that.
when it comes to hard stuff, right? I'm not even on class A substitutes, right? I detoxed off methadone. I've got an implant in my arm, but you know, like if I saw someone was trying to do well, I wouldn't make jokes at their expense,
Good
like
man.
you know. But yeah,
Chris, can I ask you a question, bro?
yeah.
Right. Are you happy with yourself?
Yeah, I am happy with myself.
Then fuck everything else, mate. You continue to do what you're doing to make yourself happy. Try and improve yourself every day, even if it's like only by a tiny amount every day. Don't worry about what other people say or what other people think, mate. If you are doing well and you're happy with yourself, just keep going, bro. Don't worry too much. People will always find reasons to fucking hate you. People will always find things to fucking sort of hate on you for. Don't worry about it too much, man. You're doing well, son. Just keep it up.
No, I know that, but it's just the reason I say that is because I just wanted to establish if that was the real Danny or not, because you know, I thought me and Danny were, you know, were cool. And in my side chat, right, I don't need people, you know, I'm moving forward, right? I don't need, you know, even though it doesn't bother me, I want people around me that, you know, are going to be supportive and,
Yeah.
you know, not make comments like that. Them kind of comments are the sort of comments I would expect from people from the other side. So
Mate,
the only reason I'm asking, yeah, because if it is the person I think I am, because I get on with that person, you know, I'm just gonna say leave it there. But if it's a fake Danny West, yeah, then I'm just gonna delete the account now. And that's the only reason I.
Yeah. Mate, just look at it tomorrow. See, Chris, I mean, you've just said you drink and you puff, yeah? You know, that's all you do. You drink and you puff. Are you an alcoholic?
I'm not an alcoholic, no.
Then don't worry about what you're drinking. Yeah, if you're not an alcoholic, yeah, and you're a sociable drinker and alcohol don't rule your life, don't worry too much about it, mate. Yeah, you're okay to drink. It's not a bad thing.
I will be honest. I will be honest in the extent that I started drinking more when I cut out the harder stuff. It was kind of like substituting one for the other. But now I'm working. It's just I might have after work. Yeah, I might have the odd pint every other day. But on my 2 days off a week, yeah, I do go out drinking. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's fine, man. That's fine. So alcohol doesn't rule your life, and you're not an alcoholic. That's fine. So I mean, the other thing is, mate, you have a puff. Now, do you like music, Chris? Do you like music?
I fucking love music.
I don't know a single fucking person that doesn't love music. Even people that say they're indifferent to music still love music, right? Music is one of the few things that when it hits you doesn't hurt you. Everyone I know loves music. Now, Chris, all your favourite music, right?
No offense, Chrissy, though, bruv. You wouldn't like music if I fucking made a song saying Chrissy Morris is a cunt, he's a slag, he's a bitch.
Mate, put a decent BPM to it, and you know, and a funky fucking drummer to it, mate, and I probably would. But the point I was going to make to you, bro, right, is everybody loves music. I don't know a single person that doesn't love music, really, right? Now, understand this, yeah. Every single fucking tune that you like and you love and you've ever heard was written by someone that was fucking really high. Yeah? As long as you don't let puff overtake your whole life, you know. I mean, I've known people that wake up in the morning and have to have a spliff. And I've known people that have to have a spliff after they've woken up to go out. And then I know people that have to stop work and have a spliff. And then I know people that have to have a spliff at lunchtime. That is too much. But
no. I'll be honest. Yeah, like on an average week, I drink on my days off. I drink twice. Yeah, I'll drink on my 2 days off most of the time, and then once or twice a week, you know, I'll smoke a couple of spliffs in the evening. So
yeah,
you know,
bro, that's fine. So you've not got
half of the week, right? Half of the week, yeah, I'm fucking sober. I'm sober tonight.
Problem, and you've not got.
I'm sober tonight. I've had no alcohol tonight, and I've had no cannabis tonight. So it's not an everyday thing, no.
Yeah. So, bro, don't stop worrying about the you know, the weight of other people's fucking opinion on you. You know, every tune you've ever heard that you've ever fucking loved has been written by someone that was high. Yeah, it's that simple. If you don't like Puff, you need to throw your record collection away. Bill Hicks said that. And it's so true. So having the occasional puff, as long as you don't fucking puff during the day or fucking puff while you're driving, like fucking Sean the cunt. Do you see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Sort of like, just, you know that puff does slow your reactions down and stuff, yeah? And if you're going to fucking be driving, don't be having a puff. Wait till you get home, have your puff then, you know, listen to some fucking music, watch some fucking comedy, do whatever the fuck you got to do. You know, you're allowed to.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest, right? In my life, I've only ever drunk drive once, and afterwards, people in real life, my family and that, fucking, I knew it was wrong anyway, but they dropped it to me like, you know, where that was it. I understood the severity, it was wrong, it's never going to happen again. But the only thing with drug driving, like, I don't smoke weed then drive. Like, I only smoke weed when I'm at home for the night. But the thing is, with drink driving, they can do a breathalyzer and there and then. But the thing with drug driving is even if you haven't done drugs that day, because cannabis stays in your system for 30 days, you know, you could smoke cannabis 2 weeks ago, do a drug test, because it comes back positive, you're fucked as drug driving. So
I know, and that's the scary thing, bruv. And the thing is, mate, you know, if you're sitting, if you've got any motor is a fucking weapon, you know, especially if you've got a high-powered motor. I mean, I bought a new car a little while ago, mate, and I'll be honest with you, fucking, I get in that thing, and it you know, I can be stone cold sober, and the fucking thing scares me. It's got that much brake horse to it. You know what I mean? It sticks to the road like shit to a blanket. But fuck me, them German motors, mate, they're rapid. And
listen, I've got a German motor, mate, right? I had a second-hand motor which I sold, right? And now, because I'm working, right, I paid when you take a car out on finance, you got to pay a little deposit, right?
Yeah.
It's only a BMW 1 Series. It's like the smallest BMW.
Yeah.
The 1 Series, right? Yeah, mate. Fucking. It's 1.6 and it's the sports version. It's only a 3-door, but
Yeah,
fucking, I fucking love it, man.
Bro, I mean, I hate driving. I've always hated driving. I mean, I bought a load when I had a bit of money. I bought a load of fucking cars that were fast cars and stuff because I hated driving. I thought I'd enjoy driving, and I love me Audis and me Porsches. I had a couple of Audis, a couple of Porsches on the. But the thing is, mate, it's like I've never been one that liked driving. The car that I've got now, I'm not going to say what it is, but it is a fucking proper tool. It's German again, and it's a car that I always wanted. I finally got it, and I'll be honest with you, mate, it fucking scares the shit out of you. It's literally one of them fucking cars that you get in and you've got to have respect for from the moment you fucking turn the key. So. But ultimately, bro, driving's done. People are going to be pushed off the roads. I mean, we're getting pushed off the roads now with the ULEZ fucking shit and all that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? It's like there's only going to be a couple of generations of middle class or lower class.
Chrissy, do you want to see my new car?
What have you got, mate?
You lot ain't going to believe this, but see that picture there? Top left.
Hang on, I'm on Android. Oh, I can pull it in. Hang on. Oh, stop it. What is that, Ferrari?
I'm joking. That's not my car.
Do you know what, mate? I took out my mate's Lamborghini the other day, and that's a fast car. But the car that I've got, even though it would lose in a fucking straight dash. The car I've got, mate, is twice the. Without saying too much, I'm not going to say too much, but it's an estate car, and it fucking has it, mate. And apart from, have you ever heard of a Legnum, a Mitsubishi Legnum?
Nah, mate.
Mate, have a look at a Mitsubishi VR. I think it's a VR4 Legnum, right?
All right, let me bring it up, yeah. But this picture, anyway. Right, I was doing my shopping at Sainsbury's, right? At the time, I didn't have the 1 Series BM, right? I just had a fucking Golf GTI. To be honest, in the last 6 months, I've had a couple of cars, but yeah, fucking, I was on my way into shop. I saw that car parked out, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to take a quick selfie up against it.
My favourite car ever, bruv, is I've had a couple that I've really liked, but my favourite one, if I had to put my money on one, I had the Sportline TT, Audi TT. It was like it was the 225, but the upgraded one, so it was like 240.
Oh, I like the Audi TT. My favourite ever car, right? Even though it's expensive.
Yeah, that was my favourite.
And the worst thing is, right? Even the street ones don't come with CD player and that. It's the McLaren P1.
Oh right, yeah. You sit in the middle of it, didn't you? My pal had one of them.
So what were you saying? It's the Mitsubishi what?
Mitsubishi Legnum VR4, I think it is, mate.
Mitsubishi
Legnum VR4 twin turbo, mate.
Right, so is it the Mitsubishi Legnum V4?
VR4. It's an estate.
Oh yeah, and is it turbo?
Yeah, twin turbo.
Legnum.
VR4.
Because it's come up VR4,
and he had it up to basically, his one was 200 mile an hour, and he sort of said, "Chris, you take that out," and I was like,
"Yeah, but Chrissy, right? Didn't they agree, right, to fucking limit cars, to fucking 160 mile an hour?"
155. The car I've got now is limited to 155. It could easily do over that. But it's 155. The car I've got now is 155. It's an Audi. And, mate, all Audis, all German cars, apart from Porsches, are limited to 155, I think. And I mean, one of the best cars I ever had. I had an Audi A8, and the Audi A8 4.2 Quattro. Oh my god, that went like stink. And that car, Chris, right, was double glazed. It was a double glazed car. One of the guys that I used to do security for was a chauffeur, and basically it was his chauffeur car. He was the chauffeur, and what I do is if anyone ever needed a chauffeur, I put them onto him. Yeah, and if anyone ever needs security, he'd put them onto me. And basically, after 3 years, he got rid of his Audi A8, and he said, "Chrissy, did you like my A8? Do you want to buy it?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll have it." And basically, that
The
car
only
had
Audi,
fucking glazing, double glazed windows. That car had, Chris.
the only Audi I've ever had, right, is the Audi A3, right? 1 second.
Yeah.
You know, the Audi A3 is not as small as the A1, but it's like a Volkswagen Golf size car, man.
Yeah, full focus type. I mean, it beat the full focus for sales, didn't it?
I'm not sure. So here we go. Here we go. Look, there's 20. This is the one, isn't it? Rare Mitsubishi Legnum.
Yeah,
there
mate.
we go. Share this tab instead. There's 25 pictures here, so let's go.
Mate, they look like a beast, and they do 200 mile an hour. My powered
Can
one.
you see this?
Oh, hang on, I've got to fucking squeeze in. Oh, I can't go
But that's
down.
the Legnum, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So
mate.
basically, right, there's a Legnum, right? That's it's just done over 50,000 miles. Even though it's a 1999, it's still worth fucking 10 grand.
You can get them for 4 or 5 grand. Obviously, you know, you get what you pay for. But the Mitsubishi Legnum, my powered one ages ago, and and I was saying to him, because the car that I've got now is the car that I wanted to buy way back then. And he said, "Mate, take my car out first." He said, like, "I'll save you 20, 30, 40 grand. And I took his Legnum out, mate, and I was like, "Do you know what? That car is too fast for me."
But that's the thing, though. I've noticed, though, the Legnums, right? All the ones I've seen, they're around the late 90s to the early 2000s. I think they stopped making them in like 2003, didn't they?
Yeah, they did, yeah.
Yeah, because I can't find a fucking new Legnum, mate.
No, they did stop making them, bruv. See, the thing is, mate, is like, you know, the Evos.
Oh, you're on about the Mitsubishi Evo?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Legnum,
because you know the police, right? You know the police?
Yep.
They've actually got Subaru Imprezas and Mitsubishi Evos to fucking catch up with fucking... big up Danny Jones, Hoax Police. Sorry, guys. Just, yes, I am big up. Yeah, Chrissy comment, and while I've got battery on my phone, I will, even though I'm on my PC's fucking around with me, giving people spanners. So if you ain't spannered up, guys, and you want a spanner, just comment in the side chat now. Now's the time to do it.
Chris, I mean, the other car to look at, mate, which is, I test drove a couple of them, was the GTO, the Mitsubishi GTO. Fucking hell, some of them are rapid. And that is a Legnum without the fucking estate at the back. Because the Legnum is an estate car. And, yeah, I mean, the car I've got now, because I've got 2 dogs now, and I've got 2 big dogs. And basically, mate, they need the estate. So it was. I was thinking the other week, do I buy a fucking Porsche, which is a 2-seater, which is okay for me and the missus, but none of our children, or and none of the dogs, or do I get something that's fucking sort of like rapid and got an estate? So I got the estate, but I think now I'm going to chop that in again. So because the fucking all the lights keep coming up on the dash.
that Porsche though, yeah, the 2-seaters, they're fucking antisocial cars. It's like, if you got a missus, yeah, it's like, sorry dad, sorry mum, I can't give you a fucking lift because the
Yeah.
car's only a 2-seater and I'm with the missus.
Well, I mean, way back in the day, mate, I had a Boxster Sport which was racing tuned, and that was a 170 mile an hour car. That was a hell of a car, but again, it was only 2-seater. And then, and what happened was, mate, was do you remember the film Risky Business with Tom Cruise in it?
Yes, loved it.
Do you know the car in that? The basically the 928 Sport Porsche. That was the car from that film, and that was the first car I ever fell in love with. I watched that film Risky Business, and I went, "Wow, that car is the bollocks." And a few years ago, I got the opportunity to own one, and I bought the 928 Sport. But that had a 4.2 litre engine in it, Chris, and no fucking what they call it, fucking where the wheels don't lock, anti-lock braking and stuff like that. Basically, it was a 4.2 litre engine, mate, and it was a monster. They do 200 mile an hour automatic as well.
Well, I take it, right, it's cars like that, right? I'm taking it, yeah, cars like that. You can turn off traction control, put it on sports mode.
No, they didn't have traction control, mate. That's the thing. The one I had, yeah, the 2.8 Sport, Frog Eye, it was the first car I ever fell in love with because of the film Risky Business, and I ended up being able to buy one. And literally, mate, it was an absolute fucking monster. That car, if you done it up proper, would be a 200 mile an hour car. You know. And
but all I will say though is I do prefer Ferraris to Porsches, man.
Right.
Right, Ferraris, right, just look better. Secondly, they hold their value more. And secondly, right, you know, there's some fucking Ferraris, for the price of one Ferrari, you could literally buy 3 Porsches for that price.
Yeah. Chris, take your Porsche to Tesco's. Take your Ferrari to Tesco's. You know, a couple of my pals have had Lamborghinis and Ferraris and whatever else. And the thing is, mate, you take them to Tesco's and you shit yourself. You can't get them over the fucking speed bumps. You shit yourself. You shit yourself about people leaning on them and stuff like that. If you want an everyday sports car, because, bro, I'm not the sort of person that fucking cleans my cars regular. I'm not the sort of person that fucking sort of like worries about. I hate cars, to be honest. But if you've got a Ferrari, you take it to Tesco's and you're worried about everyone fucking leaning all over it and whatever else. And they're difficult to get in and out of, and they're difficult to park. And you're always worrying about them. Why have a car that you should worry about? You might as well just get yourself a fucking. And the thing is, mate, it's like my mate. He took his Lamborghini in to get his to get a fucking service on it, and it cost him like 4 or 5 grand.
Yeah. Do you know you can get
my Audi? I can get my Audi fucking service for 500-600 quid.
Yeah, but you know you can get those experience day outs, right? For my birthday a couple of years ago, not a couple of years ago, it was just before COVID. Fucking I got you know when you can go to racetracks and you can drive cars, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to drive a Lamborghini Gallardo, right? But they wouldn't let me take out the Gallardo, right? But they because what it is you pay a deposit, and I think on my card at the time, I think for the Gallardo, I think they wanted 5 grand deposit. I only had about 1,200 quid on my card, so all they would let me take out was a fucking BMW M5. But fucking even a BMW M5, fuck me, mate, right? Fucking, I'm the most sensible driver on legal streets, right? But fuck me, mate, yeah, I've never had so much fun in my life, mate, taking that M5 round Brands Hatch, mate.
Bro, the thing is with BMWs, the thing I hated about BMWs, right? This is why I always loved an Audi, was BMWs boat. They feel like a boat. They feel like they're fucking boating round corners. You know, BMWs just ain't quite an Audi. Yeah, Audis and Porsches.
Well, as I said, right.
BMW's boat.
As I said, right. You know, I've had a Audi A3, and the car I've got now is a fucking BMW 1 Series, which is, I would go as far as to say, the smallest, cheapest one. And because I've never pushed them to the max, but
Chris,
the M series,
what,
because
you're only in
the M
London,
series, because they're sporty, right?
Yep.
You know, they've got sports mode and stuff like that on an M series. A normal Beamer doesn't, but
Yeah.
some M5 Beamers, they've actually got, like, you can turn on and off the traction control.
Yeah,
you
mate.
can put it in sports mode.
Yeah.
And
Chris, what I'll do is, mate, I'm in and out of London a couple of times a week now. Yeah. I'll bring my motor down to you. I'm not going to say too much on here because everyone's listening, but I'll give you a tinkle, right? And I'll bring my motor down to you, and you will literally shit yourself. The car I've got right now, mate. Yeah, I'll send you a video of the car I've got right now, but don't tell anyone what it is because I don't.
I won't. But listen, you know these these experience days. If you got your own car, you can take your own car to the track, right?
I know, yeah. I know, mate.
The car you've got, right? Would it be completely unfair if I turned up in my BMW 1 Series? Because I was thinking about doing a live where we had a little race. I'm in the
Chris,
1 Series.
I'll WhatsApp you what motor I've got right now. I'll WhatsApp
you. So you've only got one motor.
Well, my missus has got a car.
All right, but what I'm saying is, any of like the car you've got now. Be honest, is that gonna leave? even though my 1 Series is a sports 1.6 turbo. It's a sports BMW 1. It's 2015 plate. The car you got now, is it still gonna put it into dust? Like, is it still gonna put it to shame?
Bro, the car I've got is an absolute fucking tool. It is,
because there's no point. Because if it's blatantly gonna,
it's older than your one. But bro, believe me, mate. Yeah, when you know what the car is, you'll be like, fucking hell, that's one of them cars that everyone.
All right, without saying what it is, yeah. What's the specs? What litre is it? Turbo, no turbo?
Mate, it is the full fucking package. I'll send you the top gear on it. I'll send you the top gear. I'm not going to say, people will be able to work out what it is. And once they know what it is, there's only a couple of them in my town. Yeah, no one knows I've got it. I've got it garaged. Yeah, I don't tell anyone what it is. No one, I'm not going to give away what it is, mate, because if anyone see it in a fucking car park, they'll be scratching it and shit like that. But yeah, I've gone and got myself the motor that I always wanted, and it literally sticks to the road like shit to a blanket. It corners like it's on fucking rails, brother.
No,
it is a monster. It's the
1 Series, right? Because it's like they class it as a city car. Yeah, that is a good car for handling, and it's fast, right? Even if we want a car that's the same specs, right? I really would love to do a YouTube live, even if we had to rent a car, take it to the track, right? And I would love people to put bets on who they think they're gonna win. So if
Chris,
someone
I
says,
mean, the
"Oh,"
thing is, right,
if
yeah,
someone
what,
says, "Yeah, I bet £100 that Chris is going to win," technically, right? We're both called, even though you're Chrissy. Technically,
yeah,
we're both called Chris, yeah. So no one can lose.
bro, literally, this car makes you shit yourself. It's one of them cars, yeah, that is just fucking enormous. Yeah, it'll make you shit yourself. It's an estate car, mate. It's an Audi, and you know, I mean, I'm probably giving away too much already. But what I'll do is, mate, because I think I'm gonna end up giving the car back because I've not had it a year, and all the lights are coming on the fucking. Yeah, I'm being told that the brain is gonna go on it. You know, and the thing is, mate, I paid a lot of fucking money for it. I'm
Well,
not
all
gonna
I'm
fucking.
saying is, if the brain hasn't gone yet, and
That's what I'm saying to you, Chris.
you think the
I,
brain's gonna go soon, right? I would sell it now
Yeah,
while the
that's
brain is
well. No, I
still
don't have to
working,
sell it.
mate.
That's the thing. That's the thing, mate. I'm chatting to the dealer that I bought it from because obviously it's under warranty. It's not a year. I've not had it for a year yet. You
And
know, and I think it's
what's the warranty? A year or 2 years?
1 year. The thing is, mate, I know the law around it and stuff like that. I haven't had it a year yet, and all the fucking lights are coming on the dash.
So
I'm
how
going to
does
end
it
up
work?
giving the
On a
fucking
year's
thing back.
warranty, do they just
Yep.
give you exchange or do they give you a cashback?
No, without saying too much, mate. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up giving the car back to them because you know, I've taken the car back a couple of times, and they've said, "Oh, yeah, we've got the lights out," and within a couple of weeks, some of the lights have come on, and my Audi guy, you know, that I know really well, has turned around at me and said, "Chrissy, the brain's going to go on this. You know, the lights keep coming up, mate. They keep putting the lights out. They keep putting the diagnostics on." And saying, "Oh yeah, we've got rid of the lights, but get rid of it before the year's out, before the warranty
That's
runs
the
out."
thing though with cars, mate. Electrics are fucking expensive, Chrissy.
Yep, I know, bruv. I know. The thing is, mate, yeah, I feel bad for buying it because I'll be honest with you, mate. It's like the only reason I bought it is because I always wanted it, and I could afford to buy it. But now that you know all the lights are going, I'm thinking, you know what? I shouldn't have bought it in the first place. And I'm not sure what I'm going to get next, but whatever I do get next isn't going to be as powerful a car or anything like that. And you know, I don't know, mate. I mean, I'm fucking done with driving now. I don't really have to drive. I do a couple of runs into London every week, and other than that, mate, I'm going to fucking Tesco's. So I don't even need to fucking own a car now. I could rent a car.
That's what
And
I'm saying, mate. That's why I only get small city cars because I live above where I work, right? And
yeah,
apart from going shopping or going to see my family, right?
yeah,
When I go out on the weekend fucking drinking, I don't drink and drive. As I said, yeah, I've done it once when I was younger, a bit foolish. I've learnt from the lesson and I've never done it again. Plus, when I did do it, I'm not trying to make it right, but it was
yeah,
night time, stuff like that. But, and plus, I wasn't really intoxicated, but still, had I took a breathalyzer, yeah, I would have felt it. Yeah, you know, I class my, you
never
know,
drink and drive, brother.
you know,
Never
but
drink
yeah,
and drive. That
basically,
can end a
like,
family.
with me, right, you know, to be honest, if I didn't even have a car, it wouldn't really bother me that much, you know. If I had to drive to work, then yeah, I probably would consider it.
Yeah,
You know, even, you know, thank God the accommodation's cheap.
yeah,
So
mate.
even though I'm not on the best, you know, I think minimum wage is 10 something. I'm just under 30 in an hour, so I'm a bit more than minimum wage. Because I've been
Yeah,
doing a lot of overtime and stuff, and the accommodation is only 60 quid a week all in.
yeah,
You know, yeah. If my rent, because where I was living before, I was working and I was getting housing benefit. It was 922 quid a month. If I
got
had
it,
to
bro.
pay 922 quid a month, with the job I've got, if it didn't come with accommodation, Trust me, mate. I'll be struggling right now. I might have even been better off on benefits. So
Yeah, bro. I mean, the way I am right now, I've sort of like, without even looking. I mean, the thing is, the moment I stopped looking for money, I found it, and everything's going really well. And I'm not gonna fucking jinx it or anything like that, but I've not got to worry. And from March, I definitely ain't gonna have to worry because I'm signing a deal in March, and it will make sure that me and my children are financially secure for the rest of our lives. But Chris, I've got low battery, right? I'm gonna send you a video. Do not fucking let anyone know what car I've got, mate, please. I'm getting
Chrissy,
rid of it
right?
soon
Listen,
anyway.
yeah, Chrissy, right? At the end of the day, right? I don't know if you've sent this video to anyone else, right?
I have, yeah.
Hopefully,
I sent it to a few people so that people
well,
would
all
know
I'm
it's never
saying is,
the
right,
last
you've
one.
sent it to a few other people, right?
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is, if it does come out, right, on my family's life and on everything I hold dear, right, it's not
Yeah.
from me, right?
No worries,
You know,
bro.
whatever anyone thinks of me, right, one thing with me, I am
Bro, it
one
doesn't
loyal
matter.
ass
It
honky,
won't
right,
matter
and
anyway.
fucking...
Chrissy, it won't matter anyway, right? Because the car's going back. Because like I keep saying, I've had continual problems with it. Not massive problems with it, but you know, when you pay fucking quite a few, you know, when you pay a few grand for a motor and the lights keep coming up on the fucking dash, yeah, you know you've got to get rid of the car because the lights keep coming up on the dash. I keep taking it back. They keep on saying, "Oh yeah, we've sorted it. It was, you know, we've put the diagnostic in, blah blah blah." But I know that I'm not happy because I've paid a lot of money for the car and the fucking lights are still coming up. So before the
What, so
year's out,
when you brought the car, how long did it take for the lights to start coming up?
2
Straight away,
weeks,
or?
2 weeks, brother.
Yeah.
And then I took it back and they went, "Oh, we've got rid of the lights, you know, diagnostic, blah blah blah." And then a month later, more lights. Oh,
And the lights that are coming up, right? Can you establish what they are? Are they like what kind of warning lights are they like? Or don't
all
you
sorts,
know?
bruv. And they come on and they go off and blah blah blah. And the thing is, I've taken the car to a really good guy that's nothing to do with who I bought it from, and they've turned around at me and said, "Do you know what, Chrissy? I've not got a good feeling about this. The brain's going. Get rid of it. You know, get rid of it before the year's up. So before the year's up, I'm going to get rid of it." And I'll be honest with you, bro. I mean, it's a really good car to drive. I love the fucking motor, but ultimately, I shit myself every time I get into it because it is so powerful you wouldn't believe, and it demands to be driven.
So if there wasn't a problem with the lights and that, right? Would
Yeah.
you have still considered changing the car because of the power of it, or would you have kept
Probably
it?
not. Oh, oh, mate, I've shut.
Hello. I think Chrissy's battery's going. But guys, it is an open panel. Let me just put the link in there. I have been streaming coming up 2.5 hours. I'm going to give people a chance to jump on the panel. If no one does, but I want to play a bit of content. Big up Steve, my man. Big up Purple Pill Effect. I don't know Purple Pill, he hasn't told me yet, and I've got to respect people's decision. Hey Debla, how you doing? Fuck's sake. Yeah, let me... Luke played a couple of fucking videos earlier on his stream. 1 second. Let me check on... Where's that fucking Dan video that Luke was playing earlier? That, I swear it was done by Blob. Blobby, oh Mr. Blobby. Alright, 1 second guys. Let me show you something. If you lot can tell me the link to this. Best Luke UK. Best Luke. Oh, for fuck's sake, mate. I fucking typed in base Luke, you fucking lunatic. YouTube pisses me off sometimes, like. Base Luke pisses me off sometimes, like. Leave. Political, if any of you can tell me what this video is. Alright guys, I'm gonna share a screen with you. If any of you can tell me what video this is, I would fucking appreciate it. And you guys would literally be gangsters and you will help me out. This video guys, if you can tell me what it is, I would appreciate it.
Fucking it when the key bounce. Them got pussy out. Fucking it when the key bounce. Them got pussy out. Fucking it when the key bounce. Fucking it when the key bounce. Them got pussy out. Fucking it when the key bounce. Fucking it when the key bounce. Them got pussy out. Fucking it when the key bounce.
You know, by end of all this, probably by end of 2024, we'll have enough songs that we could put on a full fucking set. We'll host a YouTube rave, and all the songs will be like Babs McKay and Fat.
So guys, if any of you know what, if any of you got the link or you know where that video came from, no, it's Andy or Blobby. And I'm gonna see Pussyos. And I'm gonna see Pussyos, because I feel like a bit of fun. I don't know Andy's channel, guys. So if you guys, I beg you, if one of you can put the link in to that. Well, what I'm going to do is, if I can't find it, I'm just going to go back to Luke's and play it from there. What do you mean till I reinstate Danny West? Danny West isn't bloody... I haven't blocked Danny West. What are you talking about, guys? I was being sarcastic. I never deleted Danny West. I never deleted Danny West. Just to prove it, here we gotta go. If not, right, I'm just gonna play it directly from fucking Luke's. See, look, if you look, if you guys look, hidden users, Danny West ain't on there. Danny West is pretty cool, and I was joking, so you lot are fucking jumping the gun. You lot are jumping the fucking gun, like, you know what I mean? So, I am gonna find that link from Base Luke's earlier. I'm gonna... So I'm just gonna play it from Luke's. Okay, we've got a couple of comments. One sec, guys. Let me see if it's the one. Guys, it is an open panel if you want to jump in. If not, right, I'm going to call it a night in about half an hour. You know, if I get more engagement, I will fucking stay in longer. Hit the like button if you want. There's only 4 likes. And there's 35 people watching. Let's see what else Sid's got up here. Okay, so it's just Andy. So what I've done, I've subscribed. Let me hit that hit that notifications bell. So let's have a little bit of fun, guys. Hit that link if you want to jump in. If any of you got any other videos that you want to play, just stick them in the side chat. I want to play a few videos, wait for a few more people to jump in if they want to jump in. And I'm going to go to the side chat next, guys. But what I'm going to do, what I'm going to do.
And I know I've actually been watching you over the last 2 days working on the person that you're going to be tonight. He has an extraordinary attitude and a fantastic voice, and so do you. Tell us who you're going to be, mate.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be
Mr. Daniel Thompson Sullivan. Fucking little. See, I've got a life. You know what I mean? Fucking little. Bit of a bum. I said, "Get in here." That's FRM. Fucking little nicky bums. Look up pussy holes. Fucking little nicky bums. Bam, 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 bam. Fucking little nicky bums. Look up pussy holes. Fucking little nicky bums. Bam, 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 bam. Fucking little nicky bums. Look up pussy holes. Fucking little nicky bums. Fucking little nicky bums. Look up pussy holes. Fucking little nicky bums. Bam, 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 bam. Fucking little nicky bums. Look up pussy holes. Fucking little nicky bums. Bam, 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 bam. Fucking yeah, I got it. It's my one from back home. I've got another 4 more, but they're very expensive. Fucking little nicky bums. Look up pussy holes. Fucking little nicky bums. Bam, 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 bam. Fucking little nicky bums. Look up pussy holes. Fucking little nicky bums. Look up pussy holes. Fucking little nicky bums. Fucking little nicky bums. Look up pussy holes. Fucking little nicky bums. Bam, 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 bam. Fucking little nicky bums. Look up pussy holes. Fucking little nicky bums. Bam, 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 bam. Fucking
Oi, oi, Sava fucking Loy. So what I'm going to do, guys, I've got work tomorrow. I've got an 11 AM start. So, Steve, mate, how you doing? Danny West is free. Eric, how you doing, mate? News and weather, don't take the piss, Eric, you wanker. If you want the hey, Stephanie. If you want the weather, Eric, mate, fucking go on your phone. Yeah. Tomorrow's gonna be a cloudy start with a high chance of weirdos in the vicinity, and yeah, gushing in from the north. The word paedophile is gonna be the word paedophile and nonce. There's a high chance of gusts of paedophile and nonce are gonna you know, are gonna ease their way into London. Watch out as the gas planets, as there's mad solar flare from the gas planets, you know, there might be a few fucking, you know, there might be a few tectonic shifts and a few fucking, you know, quakes on the Richter scale as you've never seen before. Yeah, that's the best weather forecast I can give you. But guys, let me do the Chris CFC intro song. Hey Siri, open voice recorder. Thank you all for joining, everyone. Here we go. One second. Is that you, Chrissy?
How we doing, brother?
Yeah, I was just about to end the show, so...
Yeah, no worries, man. I've got to go to bed anyway. Did you get my WhatsApp?
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to look at it now, but I'll have a look at it when it this is all said and done.
Yeah, that's the car, man. That's the car. You'll love it.
But as I said, mate, yeah, I'm not going to put it out there, mate. If someone tells me something in confidence...
It's going to be gone in a month anyway, because like I said, I've got a warranty on it. And
Yeah,
I paid over the odds for it because it was in apparently mint condition. But
I think people can, you know, I don't think it's going to keep people up at night because they don't know what car you got.
no, it's just that, you know, if I park it in a fucking in a supermarket or something stupid like that, and it gets fucking scratched and shit like that, I'll be thinking, you know what?
All right, then, Chrissy. Thanks for jumping on the panel, mate. I'm just doing the outro, mate, because I've got to be up at 11. Well, I start work at 11, but I need to get up about 9:45 to have a shower and have my brekkie. So,
bro,
big up, guys.
Thanks very much, mate. I'll speak to you soon. You take care, yeah. And I'll, now that I've got a spanner, I'll be able to see when you're live, and I'll be able to jump on and shit like that.
Yeah, you still don't need a spanner to check if someone's live. You can just subscribe and hit the notification bell. But yeah, big up. And this is the outro, guys.
You take care, brother. I'll see you soon, yeah? And like I said, if you're around, mate, if you're around, I'm in and out of London a couple of times a week now, yeah? And obviously I'm driving in. I'll let you have the fucking spin in that. You'll shit yourself.
Yeah. My license ran out about fucking 9 months ago. I've just got a new license, so bosh to go, mate. So yeah, big up, guys.
Yeah,
Here's the
it
outro.
won't be worth taking it out in the city though. We'll have to go out on open roads, bruv, because you know, you've got to get the feel of the fucking motor.
Yeah,
you feel like you're in a rocket.
Well, I'll come down in my 1 Series. You can drive that, and we can drive up together because I'm not going to walk up.
Bro, I'll meet up with you. I'll let you have a spin of it, you know, on the open roads. That's the simplest way to do it.
All right. What we'll do first,
won't forget it either.
we'll see if I can keep up with you in the 1 Series first.
Bro, the one series wouldn't even fucking.
I know that. I'm not going to drive recklessly.
Have a look.
I'm not going to drive. I'm not going to drive. I'm not going to drive recklessly, but I just want to see how much of a fucking whipping you're going to fucking give me.
Bro, it's not the whipping I'll give you. It's the power of the motor.
All right. Anyway, guys, big up.
Love ya.
Thanks for everyone
Take care, Chris.
tuning in. This is the outro. Big up, guys.
See you, mate.
Yo, CFC, the Chris CFC 2.0 show. Sierra Oscar 359. Can I have a name check, please? Go ahead, 359 over. First name Christopher spelling. Surname Evans. Echo Victor Alpha November Sierra. Date of birth 2th of the 286. White male. Yeah, Mr. Evans is known, not currently wanted. Last known address. Beep. Yeah, guys, I just want to say thanks to everyone tuning in. Let's finish this intro 1 minute. If you want to say your goodbyes, big up everyone. Safe Elstead. Safe Mr. Stevie Boy. Stephanie, Eric. Danny, Purple Pill. If I've missed anyone, Deborah A up, Rubber Dub. If I've missed anyone, big up. Catch you on a rebound. White Mill. Yeah, Mr. Evans is known, not currently wanted. Last known address. Beep. Yo, big up. You listen to your boy Chris CFC in the vicinity, in a little community. These nuts are not nice, so please don't roll that dice and be part of the vice. Come on, you gotta think twice before you pay the price. Scamming off the kids, snorting up the weed. This ain't showbiz, so go you mind your own biz. You can't break me, cause I'm a Liverpool G. I only come here for fun. Not to see me and Jeeps get ripped a new one. Cause I'm a Liverpool G, I'm a Liverpool Don. Bent on the mic to roll my tongue done. All about the laughs, the banter. We don't want fuck about on here. We don't want you here, we don't need you here. We're ripping our people in the building. Cause I'm a Liverpool G. Big it up to all the sexy ladies. Coming my way, coming our way. And I'm not talking about Babs McKay. Definitely not. So check this. You can't divide us because we're an odd number. Like, fuck that, man. Guys, big up. Thanks for everyone tuning in, supporting the cause. Hit the like if you want. You don't have to. You can hit the like, you can smash the like, or you can just keep your finger off the like. But yeah, if you enjoyed the stream, let me know. And yeah, catch everyone around the YouTube universe. If you can't be good,